If I called you tomorrow, would you pick up? If I talked to you on the street, would you talk to me? Or would you run away? If I asked you to be my friend, would you accept? Chances are you would not. Congratulations. We have achieved what we strove to become. Free agents. We have freed ourselves from the bondage of conformity, community, and collectivity. We are now independent from each other. In today's world, freedom and individualism are often celebrated as the pillars of modern society. They are seen as signs of progress and empowerment, allowing each of us to pursue our dreams and carve our own paths. However, this emphasis on personal freedom and individual rights comes at a price. There is no denying the growing sense of loneliness and isolation that has permeated our society. Freedom, in this context, refers to our ability to make choices about our lives without excessive interference. Individualism celebrates the importance of the individual over the collective. These concepts are deeply rooted in many cultures, especially in Western societies, and have historical roots stretching back to the Enlightenment and beyond. They underpin many political and economic systems, including democracy and capitalism. These values have led to undeniable advances. Economically, this focus has spurred innovation and entrepreneurship, leading to the creation of countless new industries and technologies. In the tech sector, individual creativity and competitive drive have given rise to everything from smartphones to social media platforms, which have fundamentally changed how we communicate and organize our lives. Politically, individualism has empowered voices advocating for personal rights and freedoms, contributing to movements that seek to expand rights for marginalized groups and foster a broader societal acceptance of diverse lifestyles and opinions. Educationally, the emphasis on individual potential and self-directed learning has opened up a variety of educational paths, allowing people to tailor their learning experiences to their unique skills and interests, which was less feasible back then. Each of these areas have shaped our society today, and us as individuals. So, are they worth it? Numerous surveys and research have shown that a significant number of people report feeling lonely regularly, a situation exacerbated by the global pandemic, which forced many to isolate physically. The irony is clear. In a world where we can connect digitally across continents, many of us struggle to connect emotionally with those right beside us. Loneliness is not merely a fleeting feeling, but a profound psychological condition that can have significant implications for mental and physical health. Psychologically, prolonged loneliness can lead to increased levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, which in turn may cause chronic stress. This heightened stress response can exacerbate anxiety and depression, diminish sleep quality, and impair cognitive functions such as memory and decision-making. Loneliness is often associated with a higher risk of developing psychiatric disorders such as major depressive disorder, and can lead to feelings of helplessness and despair. Social isolation can warp our perception of social interactions, making us more suspicious or fearful of others, which further entrenches the cycle of isolation. Would you gladly help a stranger in need? Once, neighbors knew each other by name and community events were common. Now, many people don't know their neighbors, and community events are becoming scarce. This shift can be seen in many urban areas around the world, where the hustle of city life leaves little room for communal interaction. As people strive for personal success and self-reliance, the close-knit community bonds that characterized much of human history weaken. In the past, communities often worked closely together, sharing resources and responsibilities. Today, many of us live and work in environments where such interdependencies are minimized or even discouraged. Modern urban planning and housing designs often emphasize privacy and independence. Apartment complexes and suburban homes are built to maximize personal space, often at the expense of communal areas where people might naturally gather and interact. This physical separation can make it harder to form spontaneous social bonds. Capitalist economies typically reward personal achievement and competition. This can lead to a work culture that prioritizes individual success over collaborative efforts. In the workplace, This might manifest as competitive incentives that pit employees against each other rather than encouraging team cohesion. Government policies also play a role. Welfare systems that are too rigid can inadvertently discourage community support systems by replacing them with institutional aid. Policies that do not support community initiatives or that favor large corporations over small community-oriented businesses can also undermine local interdependencies. Technology connects us globally, and as a result, it allows for more isolation in our physical lives. Many people choose to interact online rather than face-to-face. Many would rather talk to strangers online than their family. Social media platforms often encourage users to focus on personal branding and individual expression, which doesn't always translate to authenticity. Self-care, self-made, self-love. They have become the mantra we chant on our waking moment. While they promote mental health and personal growth, they also suggest that relying on others or being deeply involved in community life might detract from personal development. The result is a society where the message is clear: ultimate fulfillment comes from within, and external ties can be secondary. This individual-focused mindset extends to entertainment and leisure activities. Many hobbies that once involved group participation are now enjoyed solo. Video gaming offers online play that doesn't require physical presence, allowing players to engage from the isolation of their rooms. Even the way we exercise has shifted with the rise of personal fitness trackers and home workout systems, which focus on personal goals rather than group fitness classes. At school, students are often rewarded based on their ability to perform independently rather than their ability to collaborate. Standardized testing and personalized learning tracks can lead to a silo effect, where students learn to work alone rather than as part of a team. This educational approach can imprint the idea that success is a solo endeavor. It doesn't have to be this way. It can be stopped today. Individualism, while valuable, doesn't represent our identity. Technology, while convenient, doesn't substitute for human connection. Success, while gratifying, doesn't buy us wealth. And freedom, while a privilege, doesn't ensure true liberation. Happiness may come from within, but only when you share it with others does it become legacy.